Hello, everyone, and welcome to Sound Off with Sinkoff. I am your host, Brian Sinkoff. Thanks so much for joining me here. Appreciate you checking out the podcast. We just launched this thing, hoping everyone out there enjoys it, and it's just going to keep growing and growing. I'm going to have guests. We're going to do call-ins. We're just going to have a lot of fun. But speaking of fun, let's go back to my roots here a little bit. We're going to bring back an oldie but a goodie, and that is a sink or swim. For those not familiar with my former show on ESPN Radio from 2008 to 2011, one of the segments I did was called Sink or Swim. It was a very popular segment. It usually kicked off the show, and what it was I would sort of bring up a topic. I would give a statement, usually a strong statement, and then people would call in and sink me, which would be disagree, or swim with me, which means you would agree and you'd give your reasons why you sink me or even reasons why you're swimming with me. It's a segment that we had a lot of fun with. We were able to just go nuts with topics. It didn't always have to be about sports, but today's is about sports, and I wanted to sort of delve into this here as baseball season is upon us. And boy, one thing that just grinds my gears is seeing grown men at a baseball game wearing a baseball glove. That is the sink or swim today. So the sink or swim today is grown men should not bring a glove to a baseball game. There is no reason for this. It looks ridiculous. Leave it at home. Leave it in the car. You have no reason to bring a glove to a baseball game. You look like a freaking dork. Like, I'm a dork, all right? I got a bobblehead over there. I got, like, Beastie Boys action figures. I got all sorts of crazy stuff in my office here at the Sinkoff Realty Group. But having a baseball glove at a baseball game just looks weird. I mean, let's just think about the optics here. You leave your car, you walk from the parking lot to the stadium, give them your ticket or scan your ticket, walk around the concourse. All the while you have a baseball glove on. I mean, that is just mind-boggling, and it looks ridiculous. I mean, it's like, are you going to bring a guitar to a concert in hopes the band calls you up to play on stage? Are you going to wear floaties on your arms in hopes that the big wave comes and the tsunami hits and you're prepared? That's what bringing a baseball glove to me as a grown man feels like. And no, bringing your glove to a game because your kid has a glove, that's not a valid reason. Unless there's a catch on the field after the game. But how often is that? Not often. So mainly that happens at minor league sports events. So I had my son, I took him to a ton of baseball games. I took Zach to a lot of baseball games as a kid. We never brought gloves. And if he wanted to bring a glove, I wasn't going to bring a glove. First of all, let's just start calculating the odds. The odds of you catching a foul ball in your glove from wherever your seat is are almost slim to none. In certain parts of the stadium, you're almost never going to catch a ball. Maybe at a home run derby. I mean, I've been to hundreds of games, and I've actually caught foul balls, but usually you catch foul balls in a bounce. It hits the seats in the air or a roll, usually a roll, and then you get it. That's how you get a foul ball. So you worry about carrying the glove, and what are you going to do with the dumb glove the whole time? You're going to, eat your ice cream, eat your churro, eat your cotton candy with your glove on. And again, if you don't have your glove on the entire time of the game, it defeats the purpose of having the glove, right? Like, oh, I'm going to put my glove down and eat my food. Then why did you bring the glove? Like, you can't justify it to me. It's hard to justify. Again, I've gotten foul balls at games, never used a glove to do it. Again, if your kid wants to bring his or her glove, great, let them do that. but doesn't mean you need to do that. I mean, do you want to join your kid's little league team too to be just like them? Do you want to hop on the soccer field and play soccer with your kid because they're playing soccer? I don't think so. If you're worried about protecting your kid from like a foul ball, like, Brian, I'm bringing my kid, I'm sinking you. I'm going to bring a glove to the game to protect my kid from a foul ball. Move your seat, people. Don't sit in an area where it's a danger for you to sit and you need to feel like you have to bring a glove to protect your kid. Move your seat. Don't sit there. Don't take your kid to the game. There's a concept. I've seen people bringing their infants to a game. That's just too young. I was watching the Oriole game last night or 2 nights ago. They were playing, I think, the Royals. It was like 37 degrees or whatever at Camden Yards. It was raining, and there was a dude in the stands who had his infant at the game. I'm thinking, you are an inconsiderate human being if you're taking your kid as susceptible to cold, crazy weather so you can enjoy a baseball game. That's kind of the same thing with like protecting your kid, being in an unsafe place while you're watching a baseball game, your need to bring the glove. I mean, are you really going to be, Superman holding your glove out like Brooks Robinson, making a stab at third, protecting it from a kid? Yeah. Someone will probably send me videos of, 4 instances in the last 37 years of someone having a glove to save someone else. But the odds are you're probably going to get bitten by a shark before you catch a ball at a game with the glove that you wore for 6 hours to bring to said game. Okay? That's the sink or swim. Sink or swim. Grown men should not bring their glove to a baseball game. I welcome your feedback. I welcome your comments. You can leave comments in the threads. You can leave them on Facebook, on all the podcast comment sections. You can DM me. You can always reach out to me. And again, if you're ever looking to buy or sell real estate, don't forget Sinkoff Realty Group, open for your business. I am always working to serve you, and glad you're watching this program. Again, Sound Off with Sinkoff, sponsored by the Sinkoff Realty Group. So thanks. Just want to let you know we got some big guests coming up in the future on Sound Off with Sinkoff. We're going to have a segment where maybe once a week we take some phone calls for these types of sink or swims. But I am so looking forward to bringing this to you. So excited that you're watching, and can't wait for you to see what's in store. So you have a great day. And again, thanks so much.